guys. Hello, everyone. Alright, and welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I am going to... The 1.0 is finally out, guys, and I'm gonna try out, you know, I can't wait to try one of these new characters, to be honest with you, but, we're gonna have to get one of these things unlocked before we can actually use them. So, I have to, go ahead and play one of my characters that I sort of, like, leveled up more, I think, because, this will be probably a bit of a challenge doing this next thing, so I decided if I want to do Demon Hunter.
Embrace the unknown.
I'm gonna go with the Chaos Walker. So anyway, we have to Sigil of Wickedness, Vileness. Okay, so it wants us to go into the new heroic Titan army. That's that new one here. It wants us to go into that and do these. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to do that. What was cool is we were looking at these. This was cool that they added the voice responses. So when you click on them, they respond with an actual voice.
Let's spill some blood.
Burn them all.
So I was going through these and kind of want to...
All right, time to hunt.
Ready the blade.
They're actually pretty cool.
Fear not, the arcane is here.
Aim true, strike hard.
Blessed be the hunt.
Embrace the unknown.
Time to hunt.
Death is my art. Balance requires action.
Victory or death!
Yeah, like
Death answers.
their responses match, you know.
Through the great void, we must endure.
See, I don't think he should say anything.
Uncage the real king.
Let's melt some gears!
The tide rises.
Loaded.
Fire it.
I sink or swim! The ritual begins.
Okay. Yeah, that fits. Yeah. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna try to
Ready the blade.
should I go with my spell blade or should I go with
Embrace the unknown.
Chaos Walker is more leveled up, though I don't think I went with any artifact power or anything.
Loaded.
Fire it.
Embrace the unknown.
I sink or swim!
Oh, I have it on here.
Embrace the...
What brings you to my forge?
See, I have to be careful because I need some of these for
The ritual begins.
I need it to unlock, so I need to hold on to some stuff. Just gotta be careful about what I say.
Embrace...
Looking for something sharp?
Well, I guess that's okay then.
Here, keep it sharp and don't cut yourself.
Yeah, that's actually okay.
Oh, what a fine piece of art. Use it wisely.
Oh, alright.
Take it. It'll serve you well in the battle.
Alright, so we'll just do it to there. I'll hold on to some resources. Because I do like that one. Alright, let's give this a shot. And I think I have one of these but not the other. Yep, the vileness. So we'll just have to go ahead and do that one first.
Ready or not, here I come. Time for Titan Hunt.
Okay. So this is kind of like... I think I did this before, right? We did this before. We tried this out. Oh, this is different. Oh no, this is... wow.
Kind of welcome.
Oh wow, look at... There's a mini-map? Oh, wow. Oh, this is cool. What? This is cool.
Chaos grows within me.
Yeah, I like the mini-map. I like the additions. This new mode. Kill the kobold giants. Okay. This is cool. Oh my gosh, I'm getting chased. Look at this. Here we go. We gotta get him. Alright. Yeah.
Reality bends. Let's fight.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, by the way. I appreciate it. By the way, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome for supporting me.
I'm unchained. Each task bends fate in my favor.
I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you. That's cool. That's cool. I really appreciate it, guys. That's
Phew.
all right.
Good
I
time.
appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. You guys are awesome for supporting me. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Why is this? Why? What do we got? How is there nobody? How are you trying to say that? YouTube. How are you trying to say that? You know there's people in here. Come on, man. What's up with that? You know there's people in here. Stuff with that. Well, at least there's that, right? Yep. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Appreciate it. Here we go.
Okay. This changes everything.
Oh. Changes everything. Does it now? Do I have Fateful Strikes? I'm gonna do damage increase. I already have that. Oh, we'll get Venomous. Oh man, such a cool loadout, but we already have a cool loadout.
Ooh, what a rush.
We got that horrific presence. Yeah, we'll get the Relentless. Yeah, let's just keep going. We'll keep firing away here. We'll just... Oh, wow. Attack speed for sure. Havoc!
Ah, yes. The shift begins. I will not.
I wanted to see how much damage I'd lose. I'd lost half my health taking that damage. It's great. Let's see. We got a magnet here.
Tear it apart. Leave
Got a
nothing
magnet.
whole.
Magnetic. Magnetic. YouTube, why are you lying about the concurrent? Why did you take the concurrent down to 0? Why are you lying about that? Hey YouTube, why are you lying about the concurrent? Why are you trying to say it's 0 when we know who's in here? Yeah, I'm literally, I know who's in here. So there you go. That's absolute confirmation that YouTube will sit there and lie about the concurrent. Yep. They will literally just sit there and hide that and lie about it. There it is, guys. Yep, because I can confirm that nobody has left the stream. And if they're really trying to say one concurrence in here, well, again, nobody, that one concurrent didn't leave the stream, they're still in the stream. So why are you hiding the one concurrent? Hey Trash Tube. Hey Trash Tube. Hey Trash Tube. Why are you hiding the concurrent when you know who's in the stream? Because you're trying to create a scam where you're trying to find out somebody's IP address? Is that why?
Mayhem sings.
Is that why? So just so that you guys know, I can confirm that YouTube is absolutely lying about that view right now. I know who was in the stream. This device is currently watching the stream and has not stopped watching the stream. And is still watching the stream at full display. And they're hiding that view. Yeah, they're just saying it's 0. So that, just to let you know, that's actually what's happening. YouTube is lying right now. That they are locking that at 0, no matter who's in here. So we'll just have our day in court, YouTube. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and have our day in court and prove this, because I've been in the stream the entire time. Yep, and you're just locking at 0. Yep. Here I am, sitting in the stream, and you wanted me to say that so that way anybody watching that's sitting here running IPs and running devices and stuff like that, they now know who exactly who's been sitting in the stream, and they can look at all that data. And so this confirms that you are facilitating this, and you will lock those concurrents after talking about this, having 2 streams in a row where we talked about this in a row. You will lock that at 0, and you will create a new scam just to get information. You will do that. Because again, you're locking it at 0 after I'm confirming that absolutely I know I am in here. So therefore, I'm going to say that. I'm going to whistle blow that, and I'm going to say that for everybody to hear. Because again, you're sitting here hiding a concurrent as I'm sitting here staring at my own fucking display, seeing that I'm in the stream. And you're just hiding that concurrent, lying about it, saying it's 0. Right after the 2 streams where we sat here and proved all the lying that you've been doing. And then instantly you see the same number, the same capped 2 in here. where there's very obviously more people coming in the stream, and they're just lying about the number. And now they're shifting the bitrate around all over the place. So, we'll have our day in court, Google. Because I literally just sat here on the stream, in the stream the entire time. That was me. And you're sitting here hiding that concurrent. Hiding it. All while shifting bitrate around, using your tools. I literally just confirmed this is exactly what you're doing. To be invasive, to find out IPs, to figure out exactly why are you doing that? Why are you facilitating that scam? Why are you sitting here taking the stream down to 0 after I've already confirmed that this is the scam that you're running, that you get information? So therefore you lie, you create some broken thing, just like when you don't answer emails, just like when X amount of time goes by that you pretend that you're fixing something, you don't answer emails, you pretend, and you don't do anything, all to create scams where somebody would sit here and rage out about it on YouTube because you don't do anything. Interesting, isn't it? Yeah, it's really interesting that we're still in a vertical swipe feed and they're trying to say that there's nobody in here. Should we start swiping through the swipe feed and show everybody what you do promote instead? Show everybody that you promote gambling and sex-themed streams, like we have been doing, where we swipe through and we show that all you're doing is instead there's thousands of people watching some female get grabbed in a bed. And thus you see that YouTube creates these scams to ruin the gaming stream. Remember how I said the last stream started this way, a certain way, so they ruined the stream? Now this one, it was something else, where they broke this concurrent, so thus I have to talk about it, where I know I'm in the stream, and they take it down to 0, lying about the concurrent, so thus I would have to talk about that to make sure that that is not, the rest of the stream, the views aren't being lied about. And then you see them being lied about. You see only one more concurrent cycle in. It's literally that scammer, that stalker. The person that's been doxing me all over this platform. And Google has allowed to do this for literally over a year, just doxing and stalking my whole family. But then also allowed all of this harassment too. So we'll have our day in court. And this will be yet another stream that Google ruined and really messed up for this channel. Yet another game release that we've been talking about for a very long time, actually. How long have we been talking about this game?
More
yeah, yet another one. Yeah, it's just another ruined one. Yeah, so we'll have our day in court, Google. Like, you've ruined yet another game release where, you know, we're just exposing the scam that you're creating out of the traffic that we should be getting. You create a scam where you lie about it, and then this goes to somebody else, to some other stalker's channel, some other scammer's channel, and you siphon those viewers to somebody else, just like you did to this the stalker that was doxing my family all over this platform for the past year.
Ooh, what a rush.
Yes, we will have our day in court with you, Google. We will. The lawyer's already been notified about the stuff that was going on today. So I think it's actually pretty funny that you would actually go like the extra mile to continue breaking things.
Ah, mayhem sings. Yes, more fuel for the fire. Piece by piece. The path clears.
We show that Google locks views on uploads too. So even if we did uploads, they would sit here and just lie about that too. So it's not like we can sit here and go do uploads too. Just like they, I proved that they capped concurrence on all these videos.
This is power.
That I, you know, like literally all these videos we've been talking about that we uploaded, and it's just been at the same number it's been at since we uploaded it. Literally since we uploaded it, it's just been at that number. There's been a ton of that. It's just been going on since the beginning. And then they start subtracting views a few days. Like if it gains too many, they just start lying and subtracting views. It's not how it works. So then they started paying the stalker to sit here and, like I said, if you've been following, this person just started creating a downtrending thing by using the cancel rhythm YouTube has facilitated for people to actually be able to weaponize canceling people and stuff like that. And you know, started taking advantage of those
Reality
things, like, you know, like liking, unliking, removing liking it all the way up to a number, removing all those likes. We've seen evidence of this person constantly coming in the stream, leaving the stream, coming in the stream, leaving the stream, coming in the stream, leaving the stream, coming in the stream, leaving the stream. Again, this person that's stalking my entire family did this for an entire year. Has been following me around, causing problems for long before that, and doing this all over YouTube.
The shift begins.
Doing this all over YouTube. And meanwhile, they didn't remove the person. The person just went into hiding. And we reported this to law enforcement, indicating again that the person has the ability and does monitor people. Does spy on people, because that's really the only thing that changed about that situation. That's really the only thing that changed about that situation. Yep. Having a real interaction where we reported it to an actual physical police officer.
Changes everything.
About some of the stuff that he was saying, impersonating, pretending to be certain people and stuff like that. The dangers of that and stuff like that. You know, I think it's pretty messed up that YouTube facilitated and Google facilitated him to just sit here and do all this and go into hiding. And he's just been sitting here aggressively doing all of these things behind the scenes to ruin the channel and try to steal our viewership for his channel that he's running now, where he's sitting there pretending like he never did this, and he has all these other streams and stuff like that, and now he's just literally taken all those streams he stole from my channel and stuff like that, where he literally stole our trending, adding my name, creating fake end stream scams and stuff like that, and then all of this around when he was literally clipping the streams to steal them while I was live, and you know, watching them and stuff while I was live, causing a problem with their system, you know, being you know, somebody that's restreaming and harassing and constantly doing things that's breaking the rules. And then he just disappears conveniently after this real report to the police. He just disappears and hides his name that he's been masquerading as forever and takes everything down, changes the picture, yada yada yada. You get the picture. Now he's just sitting there momentarily coming back, being triggered by various things. So I basically removed all of his little tools that he can use to kind of monitor and stuff like that. And so that's probably what triggered that response for him to come back. So now he's just trying to regain that back and try to figure out how I was able to do that in the first place. So the longer people take to consider this a real threat, the more this guy screws up good software and continues to break things. Like I said, he destroyed Elden Ring. A physical copy of Elden Ring does not work.
Chaos grows within me.
There are other things too.
This
Notice how the
changes
stream is capped at 2 concurrents. This is that stalker. He's sitting in here, coming in with his bots over and over and over on the same 2 concurrents, shifting in and out on a third, and he's masking it as something that makes it look like it's me, probably would be my guess. So it's confusing YouTube systems and stuff like that, and causing a problem with the system. So he does that. And like I said, he constantly comes in on the chat, doxing real names and stuff like that. So yeah, it's fair to say that this this scam, this person has orchestrated, and the reason why I even found that on a background check is actually probably because of him, because he's lying and stuff like that. And the information is now tied to him because of all of this that he's actually done, which is identity theft. He is masquerading and pretending to be me if he's doing that. And so this flags YouTube systems, and he's constantly coming in the stream, leaving the stream, stuff like that. And all they're doing is causing a problem for me in the long run. Meanwhile, I've been literally sitting here reporting this endlessly, showing them exactly who's doing it. I reported it to the FCC after YouTube did nothing for basically an entire year. Plus all the other stuff that YouTube never fixed. You know, they just endlessly sit here and actually cause that disruption, you know, and stuff like that, where he is able to do that. I mean, that's just terrible.
Now this.
And then there's also the other things that are happening too that I told you guys that I can't say on the stream. And for the first time after I set this cap to concurrence, you see that third solid concurrent in the stream sitting there the whole time. And again, this is just him using his account. I'm sure there's plenty of other people cycling in and out of the stream too, but remember, as I've told you, he has sat here and found a way to lock that number and whatever the fuck that number, you know, is told to say. So then all he's got to do is come in on this, and he can just decide whatever number he wants it to say. And that's why. He just sits here and he just comes in on this account, and it's all just stuff that you know, he's stolen account info and stuff and made the account look like it's this person or that person. This person probably also clones devices like phones and stuff. You know about phone cloning.
Yes.
Basically, he has like either a physical phone or a remote clone of your phone that he's running off of a computer program, and it's just masks it, pretends it's your phone. And so he can do this if he knows how to do it. That's all he's doing. There's stuff like that. And you know, obviously that's a huge danger to this platform, and Google is paying this person to do this. There's no way this person did this alone. There's no way this person is doing this to just me. There's no way this person is doing this with just the intent to screw with me. There is no freaking way. This is all for an end goal result. This is all to eventually get something. So, like I already explained, if a certain somebody or certain people watch my stream, and you know that, and you know that somebody is using these methods and these things for things that they shouldn't be, why on earth wouldn't you have legislation and restrictions put on data brokers for trackers and cookies after hearing all of this? Why on earth would you do that? Why is my bitrate shifting around all over the place? The very second that I say this. Very second I say that. About putting legislation on this for cookies and trackers. Putting legislation that would restrict data brokers and cookies and trackers. Why on earth would my bitrate shift around all over the place? Gee, I wonder.
Ooh, what a rush.
They're not using fake credentials anymore. They're using credentials that aren't technically fake, but they are. That's the point. Because obviously I'm not that person, I'm me. Not two people. That person's just masquerading. So that's the point. So that person's just masquerading, probably tricking some people. He's probably made that's probably why my Instagram got shut down. I saw my Instagram randomly was shut down. I don't even know why. I don't use the thing. I think I used it like, I don't know, like 15, 20. I don't even. Has it been around that long? I don't remember how long this stuff's been around. I used it like 10 years ago, maybe. I never used Instagram though. Literally never. And I saw that it was shut down recently. And I was like, oh, somebody probably stole that.
Visuals of gold. Always worth a risk.
So yeah, I mean, this person's probably masquerading in some fashion. And we already know that there are people in other countries that have all this content, you know, posted that they've taken from other people. You know what I'm saying? Taken from other people. And just literally took it from them. And stole that shit. I posted that every second of every day and been really aggressive about it. How many know about those websites where you know flat out there's some scam websites out there where they're literally just siphoning somebody's constant, like, oh, I don't know, security cameras. Let's say you're one of those streamers that's actually streaming your security camera, and I sort of kind of warned about not doing that, but oh well, you did it anyway. And let's say they're just re-streaming this now. They're hacking in because you did that. They can hack into that device because you did that.
I'm unchained, unstoppable.
That's unfortunately how that one works. But that's if they have enough data too. Like, I mean, like, that's pending that they're good enough to do that. But yeah, like, I mean, that's a one scenario. And then, you know, I mean, the point is that you're not gonna necessarily, I don't expect everybody to know everything, just don't. If I tell you something as a warning, I heard it from a credible source. I'm not just saying that. So anyway,
Yes, more fuel for the fire.
Anyway, the point is, you know, you see what happened on this stream. Nothing's any different. It's just the same scam that he always runs. He's still running it. He's just throwing a few more concurrents in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, nothing looks regular about the numbers like they used to look. Like, the point is, normal numbers, they spike. They go up, they go down, they go, you know, sometimes they're nothing, sometimes they're fucking crazy, sometimes they're weird, sometimes they're not. Like, none of that is what our numbers ever do. Like, this guy has been so wrong about how numbers work for so long. And the point is, he was always trying to get me to tell him that. Well, the point is now I have the proof that for X amount of time he was doing it wrong. And you could trace it back and see where, like, all he does is, like, try to make it seem like it's a low concurrent. Well, it doesn't matter. Like, if we're in the swipe feed, we're sitting here talking about it, like, come on, man.
Mayhem sings.
It doesn't matter, like, even if I didn't have 1,000 subscribers, like, I realize I also have 1,000 subscribers too. So even if I didn't, like, that's still a huge net that you're trying to pretend isn't there.
Leave nothing whole.
You know, I think it's pretty crazy if you don't notice the patterns by now. I would think that you're like
We can break it.
genuinely like if you've been paying attention, you've been following along with things I've been saying, and you haven't noticed the patterns by now, like I'd be genuinely concerned. And again, the whole point is to be as confusing about the information as possible to the scammer, but be very consistent with you guys if you've been following along long enough. Like, I'm obviously never going to give everything, and I'm going to be very misleading at times
I like.
to draw out the scam. You're supposed to fucking notice. Because I've been drawing it out pretty freaking well. The point is, you can be on here and you can talk about politics. Other people do it all the time. You can be on here and talk about for the most part, like, there's a lot of stuff you can talk about, but, you know what I mean, like, and a lot of the time we're just having a good stream, like we were earlier, and then it's viewer suppression, you know, just absolute viewer suppression, and you just see it, dead on
Reality
viewer
bends.
suppression,
Let's
dead on,
fight.
you see it, just 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, concurrent 1, 2, and that's that person cycling his bot concurrence in and out of the stream and tricking the system. And again, YouTube and Google are facilitating this. There's no fucking way they're not aware. Like, you'd have to be... I'm not even gonna say it. You'd have to actually be... Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh, what a rush.
I'm not trying to be insulting or anything, so... But... Like, I'm really not. The point is that you're supposed to recognize that's to draw out the troll. That's to draw out what the cancel rhythm does. Like, YouTube employees shouldn't momentarily be sitting there watching the stream and listening to what I'm saying and stuff like that. So, if that's what they're doing, there's a problem then. Yeah. And that scammer's probably taking advantage of that, too. Manipulating them. I would have no doubt.
Each task bends fate in my favor.
But, like... I'm not, like, upset at the streamer for not listening to me about his cameras or anything. I hope he doesn't think that. No. Not upset about that. Like, that's on you, man. Like, I was just, like, that's more, like, your business. Like, alright, fine, you do that. That's on you. But, like, I'm just saying, like, I get upset if somebody, you know, like, I trust somebody with something, and then they just use every opportunity to take advantage of. Yeah, like that
Chaos
that person's
grows
evil.
within
That's not somebody that you trust. And there's one streamer that always did that. They always took advantage of the situation. Always. They always take advantage of people. They wanna be lazy and stream and do nothing. I never said that. I said I wanted to take care of my family, take care of my teeth, maybe just do some things with it. You know, maybe if I could, but you know, I was honest. I didn't sit here and say I'm gonna do the dishonest thing and try to sit on my ass and be lazy. Remember that? I started with that. Oh my gosh. One thing after another. I'm not calling anybody else out. I'm just saying. Like, that's my point with that. Like, I gotta separate myself from that. That's all I'm saying with that. With somebody else, no, I don't. But a lot of times, what he does ends up causing more problems for him in the long run, and he doesn't even realize it. Like, that's why he doesn't have. Because, like, it's just, like, holding him back because, like, they are doing the same thing to him. It's just, he's so, like, he has all, like, you know what I mean? Like, he has a lot of, like, exposure and stuff from other stuff that he does. It's just, like, a content creator magnet. He just works really hard on it, so like, he gets a lot of pull in general, but, like, he would have way, he would be one of the big YouTubers. They weren't screwing with him. They are absolutely screwing with him. He would get. I think he would get really high numbers.
This
like hundreds of thousands.
Everything.
On his videos. I think he'd get hundreds of thousands on a good bit of his videos. And, you know, I'm not going to talk about what he does get, but
another step taken. The Titans.
I mean, he still gets good. He still gets good views, but it's not
feel
enough. He deserves more. There are other creators where I feel the same way. I think they're getting taken advantage of. I think almost everybody is. When a company makes over $30-some billion a year in advertising,
The door to welcome
and then
me
they
in.
very obviously are doing
Show
things
yourself, Titan.
to, it's kind of obvious, in my opinion.
Drain and vanish. Thanks for the blood, Titan.
Cool. Electrified. Cool. I like that. Alright, I guess we'll do this one. How many of these do I have to do?
Empires turn to dust. Just give them time. This changes everything.
And these things are scaled up. They're actually, let's hang on a little bit here. Alright. Yeah, there we go.
Ooh, what a rush.
Yeah, that helps. I actually like this build I'm running. Pretty cool. I guess I could grab my my attack too. If that really happens.
Ah, mayhem sings.
Okay. Let's see how long I can stand still. Not long.
Tear it apart.
So
Leave
we have the
nothing
same,
home.
nonsense happening, I think, where the scammers coming in on alts, sort of just long enough to not count, so that it causes a problem for the trending. So again, that's what he's sort of kind of been doing to cause issues for the trending. Comes in for the sort of kind of the exact duration of the delay, and you know, just doesn't. So he's just sitting there causing that issue where it would trick the system into thinking a bunch of different people are coming in and leaving, or that I am, and I'm trying to like give it views or something like that. So therefore, you know, like he does it on like I said, accounts that he's probably like trying to trick, you know, like steal my information and say it's me or something like that. I don't know. That's the usual thing, I think. You know, it's like stealing account information, cloning.
Phew, good timing. Each task bends fate in my favor. Now this I like.
So Windows, just to let you know, in case you're confused about HDR monitors, Microsoft breaks HDR for gamers. So if they know that you have an HDR monitor, what they will do is they will cap all your games at, well, they'll cap a lot of your games at 60. Or they'll break most of them to run lower than what they're supposed to run.
Oh, I can feel it in my
Really
bones.
strange. Because never, ever, 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 ever a single time did I ever see that FPS even blink below what it's supposed to on a high FPS monitor that didn't have HDR. Never once. Just handled it. So the point is,
Bends. Let's fight.
their system can't do that and do HDR. It just doesn't know how to do that. So you're set. You can have one or the other. So you know that's how it works. So you'll have a variable bit rate, or frame rate. You'll have a variable FPS, or you'll have a variable FPS with HDR, or you'll have no HDR with the set FPS.
Yes, the shift begins.
But I mean, they're aware of that. They know that. No, they know about that one.
Yes, more fuel for the fire.
That's part of the it's part of the technology, because I feel like they don't know how to optimize it properly. In
Another
the
step
sense,
taken. The
yeah, I mean, like, I just
Titan
feel like they don't know how to
stirs.
optimize it properly.
I can feel it.
With the HDR, with different chipsets and stuff, so they just sort of kind of do it like that. I think that's why they do it. Like, it's a trouble with optimization. Like normal. And it would make sense, too. So why they would, have like the cap on it. It's okay, I mean, that's what the HDR is for. Like, that's the point of the technology. The point of the technology is,
This
as that frame rate does
changes
drop, like, it's supposed to smooth it out. So, like, it makes sense, but at the same time, well, if it could just get the higher frame rates right, then it wouldn't need to do anything. Wow, what? Imagine that. Then it wouldn't need to do anything. Stefan Lafleur says, "What the fuck is this stream POV?" I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. What are you asking me?
Phew. The seal is weakening. We can break it.
Are you trying to comment on the fact that the game is top down? It's a pretty normal roguelike experience. Vampire Survivors. It's top down.
Oh, what a rush.
roguelikes out there. Are you one of those people? Are you one of those people that hovers over the stream without tapping on it and making it full screen? Is that why? Because you hovered over the screen and you didn't tap on it to make it full screen to see that it goes vertical on your phone screen? You know, when you bring it up on your phone screen, it goes vertical. So again, you're not really helping, you're not really elaborating on what your question was, so I'm moving on.
Ah, yes.
We
the
have
shift begins.
8 left, 8 of these things left.
Now this I like. Piece by piece, the path clears.
There's a lot. Let's look at all that. And I still didn't level up. Jeez. There we go. Oh wow, I'm gonna reroll that. Okay, that's better.
Reality bends. Let's fight.
Alright, 5 more. 5 more. To be honest with you, I have no idea how to complete this thing, how many runs it's gonna take. How many is it gonna take?
Yes, more fuel for the fire. Each task bends fate in my favor.
I get that. I get, like, obviously, how to do each individual objective on their run, but, like, the point is how many runs do we have to do?
Chaos grows within me. Jewels and gold, always worth a risk.
Jeez. Horrible. Gosh. I'm standing right now. Oh my god. No choice. Oh boy.
Ah, mayhem sings.
Oh my god.
I can't fail. Tear it apart. Leave nothing whole. A door to welcome me in. Show yourself, Titan.
Alright, here we go. Shit. So wait a minute, how do I win the Titan hunt? I already beat one run. How do I win the Titan? I want to know how I'm supposed to. How do I know how to? Doesn't even say, does it? Huh. I did this one. What the heck? I wish I knew definitively, like, beforehand, like, what I... You know what I mean? Like, how many, runs I
Ready
have to
the
do.
blade.
Because it might change who
The
I want to
ritual
pick.
begins. Load it.
Ready the blade.
I do like the Spellblade, too. Oh, man.
Load it.
Let me just... Looks like I used them all. Alright. Oh wait, he has the one horn. Oh yeah, okay. Oh boy, okay. I really wish I had a definitive, like, this is how many you have to complete to finish this. Alright, here we go.
Another hunt awaits.
Blood will flow.
Oh, this should be interesting. Did I do this one yet?
Darkness and damp.
I
Hell's
think I did the
basement.
middle one.
We've seen it all before.
So yeah, I went with Demon Hunter, obviously.
Damn good choice.
Just at the right time. This strengthens my purpose most.
I like the I like the Demon Hunter voice. It's cool. Yeah, I like the voices.
Another gift.
Another sin to bear.
Knowledge sharpens with every piece of blade. This is just what I need. Yes, this power.
We devour.
Time
To slay all beasts.
YouTube's back to lying about the concurrence. Back to lying, YouTube. Immediately back to lying. Just immediately.
the power. It quickens the blood. I feel stronger, faster.
And instantly we see the two concurrents. The one was already in here. Instantly we see two concurrents in the stream confirming that they do come in the stream after something, you know, just something. Just anything, really. They have trackers and are just on the stream based on what their trackers indicate that we say, or whatever they program it to.
The pieces falling into place. We're getting close. Another gift.
Another sin to bear.
Yep, that's just the two concurrents that they throw in the stream, because again, we're not than any type of real swipe feed. They're just sitting here lying about the numbers. Yeah, anybody that actually comes in the stream, they're not counting a view. You just think they are. So like, yeah, like we are actually, our stream is in there, but they're just not counting the views, so we're always at the bottom, and the system thinks it's 0. That's what the scammer is doing here.
The power, it quickens the blood.
Damn good choice. Soon will open the way.
This strengthens my purpose most. Let's claim mine before they come.
Let them come.
I feel stronger, faster. Let's claim mine before they come.
Let them come.
Bond sharpens with every peak. It's claimed. Let's finish this. Let's...
Open. Break. Kill.
This is one tall spider.
Good choice. Titan blood.
Cool. Oh, I see. I need 4. Okay. I see it now. It's the first time I saw that. Okay.
The world rots, and I am the cure.
Blood and fire.
just at the right time. Made Titan blood. This strengthens my purpose most.
Good choice.
The power, it quickens the blood. This is just what I need. I feel stronger, faster. precious treasure.
Claim it in blood.
Another gift.
Another sin to bear.
Time
To slay all beasts.
I feel stronger, faster. The pieces fall into place. We're getting close.
Soon will open the way.
The power, it quickens the blood. Another gift.
Another sin to bear.
This strengthens my purpose most.
Keep going. Keep killing.
Let's claim mine before they come.
Let them come. Good choice.
Progress made.
Titan blood.
Dawn sharpens with every piece claimed. Just at the right time. This is just what I need. Still
Here.
time.
To slay all beasts
Stronger. Faster.
And kind of interesting how the cooldown for my special layer just suddenly drastically changed. That's kind of fascinating how that works. Fascinating how that
This
works.
strengthens my purpose most.
Remember how slow it was taking earlier? Cooldown for the special. Super slow. Oh, it's just like drastically faster than it was. Or like back what it's actually supposed to be. See how it like speeds up and slows down? That's an inconsistent timer. Sounds like interference. Timers don't speed up and slow down. Yeah, seconds are exactly that. They are calculated seconds. So actually, after seeing that, I need to send an email really quick. Notice how the scammer sits in here and comes in with bots when we know that there's, you know, like I'll be right back or something like that, or we're away, you know, AFK. This scammer comes in here with bots. This is a recurring thing.
Ready the blade.
Victory or death! Orders confirmed. Hunt the Titans and extract their blood. The land lies open like a wound. Nowhere to hide, vermin.
It's a great game, by the way. By the way. It's a great game, by the way.
Good timing. I needed such power.
Genuinely fun. By the way.
My brothers are with me.
This is sort of the tank, well, a tank class.
Another one claimed. The Titan awaits. More power. I'll use it well.
Yeah. Cool class. The Legionnaire.
The almighty lion's roar! Progress made.
Let's do... Well, should I do crit, or should I just... Actually,
Yours weak. I feel it coursing through my veins.
Yeah! Damage increase.
I feel like an army of hundreds.
I like the, like I said, I like the voices they went with. They're pretty fitting for each class, I think. Yeah, I'm good with my loadout.
Strength all over. Stronger, faster, and unbeatable. Right to the bones, soldier.
No, I passed up the intense fire. I'm insane. I'm insane passing that on. I am. I was dumb. There we go. That helps. that was a poor choice. It happens.
Another fragment collected. Eyes front, soldier. I am fired by the fates. Let's move!
That's pretty cool. I'm just like sitting here staring at this, thinking about how I could use that. Yeah. Just keep going with what I got.
Strength all over.
Form, yeah. So far it's okay though. Yeah.
More power. Use it well.
Yeah, I think the final product, the 1.0, is really good, I have to say. I think it's really good.
No. Almighty lion's roar!
I really appreciate the fact that they added all this extra stuff too, like the other modes, because it does feel a lot more complete now.
Stronger, faster, and unbeatable.
I'm just like looking at that. That's cool.
Through the darkness we rise. I feel like an army of hundreds.
Cheese is good.
My brothers are with me. The full might of cause! A steady advance. I'm getting closer.
Oh, sweet. Look at that.
Good timing. I needed such power.
Yeah, Legionnaire is cool.
Progress made. Doors weakening. to the bones, soldier. Chest spotted. Prepare for company. I feel it coursing through my veins. Another one claimed. The Titan awaits. I am fired by the fates. Let's move! I feel like an army of hundreds. Almighty lion roar! Another fragment collected. Eyes front, soldier!
Yes.
That's it! Time to draw some Titan blood! Target eliminated. Titan blood retrieved.
Nice. I walked past it instead of through it. That's fine. Let's do this one. I'm gonna do this one.
If you want peace, prepare for war. Let's march! Progress made. The doors weaken. A steady advance. I'm getting closer. I feel it coursing through my veins. I am fired by the fates. Let's move! I feel like an army of hundreds. Good timing. I needed such power. Almighty lions roar! claimed. The Titan waits. Through the darkness, we rise. For power, use it well. Another fragment collected. Eyes front, soldier!
There's like
Stronger, faster, and unbeatable. Progress made. The doors weaken. Steady advance. I'm getting closer. Run to the bones, soldier. Another one claimed. That's it! Time to draw some Titan blood! My brothers are with me. Target eliminated. Titan blood retrieved. Courage is the foundation of victory. These caves will not dampen mine.
Sweet. There we go. Yay. Look at that, we're stood still this long. That's good. Sweet.
My brothers are with me. Rock the bones, steady advance. I need closer. weaken. Almighty lions roar! Another one claimed. The Titan waits. Through the darkness, we rise. Another fragment collected. Eyes front. Roger. Steady advance. I'm getting closer. I feel like an army of hundreds.
Yep.
Strength all over. are faster and unbeatable. Progress made. The doors weaken. I feel it coursing through my veins. For power, use it well. Another one claimed. The Titan awaits. Through the darkness we run. Ready to engage! A Titan dies today for the Soulstone. I have fired by the fates. Target eliminated. Titan blood retrieved.
Well, alright. Let's do that. Here we go.
blind them. Progress made. The doors weakened. Another fragment collected. Eyes front, soldier! Steady advance. I'm getting closer. Run to the bones, soldier. Another one. Claim. The Titan awaits. I feel like an army of hundreds. Through the darkness, we rise. Progress made. Doors weakened. Another fragment collected. Eyes front, soldier! Stronger, faster, and unbeatable. I am fired by the fates. Let's move! advance, I'm closer. That's it! Time to draw some Titan blood! For power! Use it well. I feel it coursing through my veins. Target eliminated. Titan blood retrieved.
Oh. Cool.
The key is mine. Let the primordial portal open.
Okay. This is cool. Cool. Whoa.
A new chapter of glory, written in blood, sweat, and loyalty.
Oh, what's this? This is cool. I can't see the level, but it looks cool.
Its pace weakens the seal. Keep gathering. Almighty lion roar! Magic will fall! Tonight, the Void King falls! Resource found! Protect it! Fragment collected. The shield will break. Fragment. Right. No retreat. This weakens the seal. Keep gathering. Strength all over. Magic will fall. Tonight, the Void King falls.
That was a cool level. Just looking at it now, it's cool.
The gods forged me. The war named me. I will not shatter.
He made me see clearly in the dark. Now, your heart is glowing red.
Don't fall. I must hold.
No! That's a tough boss, man. No! Do you lose the whole thing? If you don't beat that boss? crazy. How did I do this one? Well, that's gonna take a while. Look how far up I got the Legionnaire, though. Okay, that's gonna take a while. Anything further out? Oh, this is the first spot, okay. Fine. It's just there. I guess they just have like one spot. It's just hard to see that because there's so many of them. Some of these just extend because they go out to the other edge. Alright, so... Well, there we go. There's that one. Well, that was fun. Still have to wait a little bit to be able to get these guys unlocked. Almost had him though. Pretty cool. Shaman's cool.
The ritual begins.
Yeah, the shaman's really
Embrace me.
Balance requires action.
cool character right here too.
Blessed be the hunt.
The pally is pretty cool. Yeah. So,
Let my blood and spirit join the ranks of legend.
that's obviously gonna take a while. Yeah, obviously we're gonna have to like level up a little bit, because once I got even like so much damage that I couldn't even see basically the screen, it still wasn't even enough. And so yeah, definitely gonna have to figure something out for that. So, and I was definitely a tanky class too.
Victory or death!
Legionnaire being a pretty tanky class, but oh, it's not like I was the pally, so you know, I mean, like I have some other options, some things I can try too. Anyway, thanks for watching.